Hello, beautiful being of light. Welcome to my channel. My name is Veronica Virgo, and today we're going to be doing a reading all about the upcoming week ahead. So I'm going to leave this open so that anytime you're watching this video and this reading is really going to tap into the energy of the week ahead. So it might be a good idea to watch this at the end of one week and kind of feeling into the energy of the next week of what you can expect. I also want to take the time to commend you if you have been watching my videos, or even if you're new here, just for taking the time to, practice self-development. I know that a lot of us like to watch tarot reading videos just to know. We want to know, right? Like what's going on, what's happening, but we also want to know so that we can improve, so that we can be better, so that we can really be the best versions of ourselves and strive for better. So I really commend you for doing that work. No more talking from me here. Let's get right into the pile selection. Close your eyes, take 3 deep belly breaths, pause the video if you need to, and really connect with your intuition. Instead of choosing with your eyes, ask your highest self, ask your heart, which pile has the messages that I need to hear right now? When you're ready, open your eyes, and you can jump straight ahead to your pile by clicking the timestamp in the description box below. Okay, so if you selected pile number 1, this is your reading on what you can expect in the upcoming week. So I selected this card with the intention in mind that this is the overall theme of your week, and you guys got the guidance card. So I'll show it to you right there. It's a gorgeous card. So this week you are going to be receiving some serious intuitive hits. It's almost like you guys have been choosing to tune in a little bit more with your spirit, with yourself, with your soul, and trying to make decisions based on kind of like the part of you that isn't thinking, just the part of you that is, your spirit, your intuition guiding you. And good job, good for you, because it has brought you to a place where you are in tune enough, you're trusting in spirit enough that you are going to be awake enough to receive the guidance that is coming to you this week. For a select few of you, you might have a meeting with a counselor, a mentor, somebody who you look up to, or even just a friend. You might be meeting up with somebody this week who really just has some knowledge and wisdom to impart on you. Or this could really be coming, I feel like for a lot of you, it might be more subtle. It just is coming in synchronicities, in a song that comes on, in numbers that you're seeing, in something that somebody mentions to you that just kind of like gives you chills or hits home. I feel like it's almost like the universe is going to be echoing and playing back to you what's going on with your spirit this week. So pay attention, stay awake, because the overall theme of the upcoming week for you is guidance. There's guidance coming for you. Wow, pile 1, like this energy is just, can I just say, I'm getting a lot of happiness vibes. So you guys can expect to be in a very good place in the week ahead. So at the beginning of the week, you have the Page of Wands in combination with the Queen of Pentacles. So not only are you guys going to be in a place of really self-care, just taking care of yourself, whether for you that's, taking care of your emotional needs, or whether that's taking care of your bank account. You guys will know, how you take care of yourself best. But your home's going to be in order, your finances are going to be in order, you're going to be feeling like the queen of your home, or if you're a male watching this, like the king of your home. You're gonna be feeling grounded, down to earth, but also like very good about yourself. You guys are gonna be feeling very worthy in the upcoming week. And when you have the Page of Wands in combination with that, you also have the fire to move forward, okay? So to take action with projects that you're working on, or with, I really get the sense that you guys have been doing a lot of work on yourself, a lot of self-work, and this has been in culmination with something else in your life. I don't know if it's your career or some project that you've been working on, but your self-work, it's like you've been doing it all and it's coming together with some other aspect of your life. I don't know if it's a project you're working on. So not only are you guys going to be feeling very worthy in the upcoming week, but you're also going to have the kind of like peace and joy and bliss within yourself to light your willpower, to make you move forward and say, okay, like I have the gusto, like where am I going to go with this energy this week? So that's in the beginning of the week. The middle of the week, you've totally sunk into your intuition. You are totally trusting the universe. You are taking that leap of faith. Like you guys have the Empress paired with the Fool for the middle of the upcoming week. So not only will you be creative, abundant, filled with love and beauty, just feeling beautiful yourself and seeing beauty in the world, but you will also be filled with the spontaneous naivete of the Fool, okay? So the Fool is a mystic, the Fool is a poet, the Fool is genderless, the Fool is just really following spirit, taking a leap of faith. You know, the Fool's not thinking about where they're going. They're really like intuitively moving forward and just following their whims. So your midweek energy is very playful and very powerful. Coming towards the end of the week, you have 2 Pentacle cards, okay? So you guys have the Page of Pentacles in combination with the Ace of Pentacles, okay? So an opportunity will be coming for you guys at the end of the upcoming week. For some of you, this could be a job-related offer because there are 2 Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles represents a messenger or news coming for the material realm, which can have to do with your finances, with your job, with your home, any of those material 3D realm stuff. And then you guys have the Ace of Pentacles, which represents an opportunity in the material realm. So what is it? What is it, pile one? Is it a job that's going to be offered to you at the end of the week? I really feel like you guys have been crafting away. It's almost like I picture like a blank slate of wood and you've been like carving away at the wood, trying to work on 2 separate things, trying to work on yourself and your happiness and your self-development, but also working on something else. For some of you, this will be a job. For others, it could be a home, it could be a car, it could be just anything in your material realm. You'll know what it is that you've been working towards. An opportunity is coming for it at the end of the week, and it's being handed to you by the universe because you've decided, you know, midweek to really trust in the unknown, okay? It's so difficult for us as humans to trust in the unknown, to just say, I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know where I'm going, but I really feel this intuitive hit that this thing lights me up. I have a spark and I'm just gonna follow this spark. And that is you guys midweek with this Empress and Fool energy. And then towards the end of the week, it's just like the universe is like, here. That hand represents the universe and the coin represents the opportunity. And the Page of Pentacles is you, like, look, ready on all fours, like, that's mine. That opportunity is mine. Come to me. And this is all happening. You're able to trust in the unknown. And this opportunity is able to come to you because at the beginning of the week, you are feeling worthy. You are recognizing what you are deserving of. And you are just so embodied in your self-love. Also with this joy, with this willpower to move forward positively. So for this week, I also chose a couple of cards from the Santos deck from Mellissae, Lucia, and you guys got the card that says embrace, okay? So really, and it's right underneath your midweek energy, okay? So what I'm getting from this is embrace the unknown. Embrace those synchronicities. Embrace your intuition giving you those hits. Embrace not having it all together, not knowing where you're going, not having a definite plan, and not having an exact idea of how things are gonna turn out, okay? And this is not to say that you don't care and that you're lazy and that like, you're just letting the world take you by storm. No, you are strong-willed and you have an idea of where you're going and you're putting in the effort, but you are also flexible. You're flexible because you're working in combination with the universe, okay? It's a relationship. It's not just you and it's not just the universe. You are a part of the universe. So embrace the unknown this week, okay? Because that is where all of your potential lies. So beneath that, we have 2 cards from the Santos deck by Mellissae Lucia, and these cards are meant to be read totally intuitively. So I'm gonna have a look and really peer into them, and then when I'm talking about what I see, I'll show you what the card looks like. So with this card showing up, I definitely see an event. There's some type of event that you're gonna go to in the upcoming week, and like in this picture, it looks like a parade. So it might not be as big as a parade, especially with what's going on in the world right now, but there is gonna be some sort of meeting or event with other people that's gonna take place. And there's gonna be a kind of key figure who is you're gonna have a conversation with, or they're gonna be doing something. It might not even be a direct conversation like they're speaking to you, but you're witnessing them. You're witnessing them in their authenticity, and it is inspiring you to be more authentic, you to be more yourself, okay? So that's the energy that I'm picking up around this card. With this card, I'm getting that there are revelations in magic just in the subtle places, in the fringes, around the edges. There's going to be messages coming to you that aren't blatant, that aren't direct, that aren't in your face, but if you're awake and if you're paying attention, it's almost like a picture that's on the outskirts, and when you kind of like focus your vision in a different way, it comes together. Almost like those stickers where when you shine them in different lights, you get 2 different pictures, okay? It's kind of hard to explain energy when you're picking up on it, but that's what I'm getting with this, because I'm really noticing that these signs are being worn down, but I feel like I want to peel them back, and behind this there's a message. So just really be aware this week, pile 1, because there is guidance for you this week, but it is going to be subtle. It's not going to be right in your face. So you are going to have to embrace, trust in the unknown, and tap into that fluid energy, okay? The guardian that's going to be with you this week is Father Sky, and look, what does it say? Trust in the unknown, okay? So once again, another huge message that's coming through for you guys. In the upcoming week, you really gotta trust. I know the word embrace came up, but I'm almost feeling like another key word for you in the upcoming week is trust. Trust and embrace, because things are gonna be taking place and opportunity is gonna be coming available for you. But if you are not trusting that this is going to be taking you to where you should be or to where you desire to be, and you are not embracing the fact that you don't have it all together, and that, you know, you may not have step 10 out of 10 steps yet, then you are not going to be in the place you need to be open to this opportunity. So your guardian that's with you this week is Father Sky, so definitely take some time to look up at the sky, whether that's during the day, gazing at the sun and the clouds, or whether it's by night, stargazing and receiving the light codes that like the stars and the moon and the sun have for us. Especially with the moon, I just got a message that the moon is going to be playing a role in your week this week. I think we're going into a full moon, so I guess the moon is growing. So I think maybe you guys made an intention on the new moon, and it really is growing with this Empress energy into the full moon and closer to the full moon. But at the end of this week, you guys are gonna have that opportunity of the seeds that you planted in the new moon. Okay, so that might not be a message for everybody, but that did come through strongly. So if that's for you, you'll know whether you planted seeds during the new moon for something that you want to come into fruition in your life. But if not, just, you know, connect with the energy of Father Sky. Ultimately, this is the creator energy, so trusting in higher forces, okay? Last card we have, and I chose this with the intention in mind that this is what's going on at soul level. So what's going on at soul level for you? And you guys got, this is also from Mellissae Lucia's deck, the Oracle of Initiation. And you guys got number 49. It says Servant, Gateway of Offering. So in this deck, I'll just show you what the deck looks like. Most of the cards are actually like pictures and images. It's actually quite a gorgeous deck. Like, look at that haunting image, so beautiful. But there are a couple of cards, I think there may be 4, don't quote me on that, but there's some cards that are threshold cards, and these cards represent you really passing through the threshold of one stage into another stage. So this is a pretty huge card to receive from this deck. You have been waiting many lifetimes to fulfill these soul contracts, specifically with regards to the offering of your unique essence as a soul and the gifts and talents that you have to share with this world. You have become your mission incarnate. This card is all about sacred works released to nourish the collective. Just take that in, okay? I know I'm like vibing so high for you guys right now, but like this reading is just out of this world. Like happy, good energy, good vibes. And not only that, but like I mentioned, you guys have been working towards something, but it's bigger than yourself, but it's also tied into the collective. But it's almost like once you realized your own worth, you can now project that worthiness out onto the world in the projects and in the work that you do. And this nourishes the collective. Okay, so back when I was saying that there's an event or something that takes place where you witness somebody being their authentic selves and it inspires you to be their authentic self, this also ties into your energy, because then you are going to be at a place in the upcoming week, especially, you know, this is what's happening at soul level beneath this whole reading. So in the upcoming week, you're really going to be producing creative works, whatever that means for you, producing something that really showcases your unique skills and talents and nourishes the collective through the production of this, through you showing this to the world. This card is an amalgamation of 5 core words, and more than that, 5 core stages that you have passed through. Commitment, refining, acceptance, applying, embracing, alignment, and dedication. Okay, these are the 5 cards that came before this card. In this deck, okay? So in this deck, it has a specific order, and there's 5 cards that came before this deck, and they're the 5 words that I just mentioned. So this card is the finale, okay? You have done all of those things. You have, you know, applied yourself, come into alignment, dedicated yourself, okay? And now you are crossing the threshold into becoming a servant and becoming a gateway of offering. And by servant, I don't mean an oppressed person. By servant, I mean tapping into who you are and using your unique gifts to nourish the world, to nourish the collective, to be of the service to something greater than yourself. Okay, so this is a potent week. This is a potent week. So that was your reading, pile 1. I really hope that it resonated with you. Please let me know in the comments down below if it did, because I would love to know. And don't forget, I'm just gonna leave you with 3 last quick messages. Embrace, trust. Trust in higher forces, trust in the unknown, and be open, be aware for the intuitive guidance and the hits that are coming, okay? Okay, pile 1, take care. I hope you guys have an awesome week ahead, and it looks like it's in the cards for you too. So congratulations on all your hard work and all of the seeds that you've planted, and you know, feeling into your energy of feeling so worthy already is inspiring me to feel more worthy. So thank you so much, and I hope you guys have an amazing week. Bye. Okay, so if you selected pile number 2, the second pile, this is your reading for what you can expect in the upcoming week ahead. So the theme of the week for you, pile number 2, is wholeness, the heart chakra card. Such beautiful energy. So in the upcoming week ahead, there will be some matters of the heart that will come up. You're gonna be in a place of healing your heart chakra. Definitely, I'm getting a message to be eating a lot of leafy greens, a lot of green, deep green colored food, spinach, broccoli, whichever veggies or fruits or foods that you like that are a deeper green color. I feel like the word nourish is coming up. Really just to nourish your mind, body, and soul in the upcoming week in the ways that work for you. Going into the tarot cards that represent your week ahead, at the beginning of the week, we have the 10 of Pentacles and the Moon. Okay, so this is a very interesting combination. there was something happening in your world that kind of is coming to an end, or a project that you've been working on that is, maybe you don't realize it's coming to an end, but it's kind of coming to a bit of like a stagnancy. But it's not in a bad way. It's not like this is stagnant, this is old, this is done. It's more like comfort. Think of comfort. Like you've become a little bit comfortable, a little bit complacent, and you've achieved what you need to achieve with this thing. So it's definitely not a bad thing. It's not amazing. It's just, you know, it is what it is. This thing has kind of reached its level of maturity, if that makes sense. There's an opportunity here with this moon card to dive into a shadow aspect of yourself, to look deeper and kind of get in touch with your heart. Where's your heart at right now? Because this project or this thing that you've been working on is doing good. You're at the 10 Pentacles, so it's achieved material success. And if this isn't financially, then at least it's in the sense of like you have the support of other people. So this thing is mature, it's achieved maturity, it has a stable and secure foundation. So this thing is good, and so now some part of your heart is realizing, okay, this is good. Now I need to focus on this nagging feeling inside of me. Maybe some feeling inside of you that wants to really be seen. Some part of you really wants to be seen. It's a shadow aspect. You're not consciously aware of it. And those shadow aspects can be tricky to become aware of. But if you really take some time to sit with your heart and with your feelings, a great meditation that I learned from one of my teachers is, I think it's called the Loving Intentions meditation. And I think I've mentioned this before too in one of my readings. So what you do is you close your eyes and you tune into your physical body. So, you know, just like in most meditation, you feel your sit bones on the floor, or if you're lying down, your back on the floor, and you really tune into your physical awareness. What are you feeling on your skin and on your body? Then once you've done that, this can be like literally done in a matter of 30 seconds to 1 minute, it's short. Then you go into your emotional body. Okay, what am I feeling in my emotional body? And then you may feel something there. Okay, I feel discomfort. Okay, let's go beneath the discomfort. So if I peel back the layer of discomfort, what's underneath it? And you know, some people are more visual. Like I'm really visual, so I see an actual like person like acting something out. But you may smell something, you may hear something, you may just intuitively download something as a thought, whatever way that your intuition works for you. So you're gonna go beneath that layer. Okay, I feel discomfort. Beneath discomfort, I feel boredom. Okay, beneath boredom, I feel the desire to be seen. Okay, beneath the desire to be seen, I feel rejected. Okay, so that may not be exactly what you're feeling. I was just kind of going on the fly there, but you're really gonna keep peeling back the layers until you get to the core fear that is at the bottom. And it may not be a fear, it could be something positive, but ultimately if it's a shadow aspect, it may be something that there is fear around, okay? Whether it's good or bad, positive or negative. And once you get to the bottom of that, you are going to pay respect to that feeling and to that fear, because there's a reason why it's there and it's had a message for you. So it's actually a very valuable feeling. So you're going to pay your respects, and then after you pay your respects, you're going to ask for a message, and the message may have already happened just intuitively as you're doing this process, but you can also ask for a message and see, like, is there an image that comes to mind, a feeling, an emotion, or like I said, you may already know what you have to do. Okay, and then journaling after you've done this experience, you can write out, what are you feeling? Really get down to the nitty-gritty of what's asking to be seen, because even though you guys have this success in a sense, there is some shadow aspect of yourself that is just asking for your attention. It's you, it's part of you who's just like, hello, pay attention to me, I would like expression here. So anyways, that was a lot of time on just the beginning of the week. So that is the beginning of the upcoming week for you guys. In the middle of the week, we have the combination of the Fool with the 8 of Swords. Midweek, you guys are going to be very vigilant. You're going to be paying a lot of attention and trying to cut through illusions and really see the truth for what it is. But you need to kind of balance this energy out with a little bit of a more of a carefree spirit, because in order to get to the truth of the matter, we don't have to always be so analytical and to analyze. Sometimes we just have to create an empty, open space to play and to get in touch with ourselves and to just be with ourselves, with our emotions. Okay, so remember, the theme of your week is the heart chakra, is wholeness. So you want to achieve that wholeness by integrating all the aspects of yourself. Okay, so rather than going to your analytical mind and being like, what's the illusion here, what do I need to see, you're going to bring in a bit of Fool energy midweek and tap into your, I think it's on this card. No, okay, so it says like in different languages on this card. So obviously in English it says the Fool, but like in Spanish it says el loco. So like the crazy person, okay? So like tap into the part of you who doesn't need to know everything, who doesn't need to be doing like everything on time and right and be paying attention to everything. Like just really like let loose a little bit and let some other part of yourself, your heart, really just guide you in where you want to go. Leaving the mind a little bit and stepping into the heart a little bit more midweek. End of the week, you guys have, so you have 3 major arcana cards. Sorry, I'm just taking this in. So beginning of the week, you have the Moon. Midweek, you have the Fool. And then end of the week, you have the High Priestess in combination with the 5 of Wands. Okay, so the truth will be revealed. So if you notice in this 5 of Wands card, it's children climbing a tree. And there's kind of like the escalation of one branch to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. So it's a climbing. And the way that I see this in combination with the High Priestess is that what is unconscious is making its ascent to become conscious, okay? And by the end of the week, if you really did, you know, tap into this Fool energy that was available for you, this aspect of your heart space that is wanting to become conscious can be made conscious, or at least, you know, the opportunity is there for you if you tap into your more intuitive and magical side, okay? Using 2 new decks here. So one of them is the Santos deck, and with it comes this little deck of words, okay? And the word that you guys got is gracious, okay? And I chose this card with the intention in mind that this is what you need to remember in the upcoming week. So in the upcoming week, remember to have grace. When you are going about your actions, your conversations, your inner dialogue, like be gracious, okay? Think about a martial artist who is like moving with grace. Their movements aren't like jagged and awkward and uncomfortable. They really are moving gracefully, okay? Like cattails in the wind, okay? So this week you are remembering to be gracious to yourself, to others, and just in general. The next 2 cards are from the Santos deck by Mellissae Lucia, and these cards are meant to be read totally intuitively. And as I'm looking at them, I just see sex. Okay, first of all, this card actually has the word sex written on it, and then it has a bird, okay? And birds, once again, I feel like it's consciousness. So there's something about your sexual energy that is really trying to come out and soar and fly and come into your consciousness. And our sexual energy is really tied to our creative energy. And our creative energy is really tied to our darker aspects, our shadow self, the light that is within the darkness, if that makes sense. I just feel like I feel like birth, like something needs to come out of you. I don't know if you need to do a certain project or creative act, or like if one of you is giving birth in the upcoming week, but I really feel like, I almost feel like my body wants to start pushing. Okay, so there's some pent up energy there that really wants to come out. And then with this card, I'm drawn to the line and the contrast between the left side and the right side of the card. This side is red and yellow and this side has other colors. It's almost like there are two sides to you that want to merge so that you can become fully embodied in all aspects of yourself. I know I mentioned this in my last spiritual awakening video, but we really are multidimensional beings. There's so much to us. And there's just one shadow aspect of yourself that really wants to come out, and I feel like it is darker, it is more creative. It is tied to your I think to your sacral chakra, your sexual energy, your creative energy. So that's what's asking for your attention this week. Moving forward, this card I selected with the intention in mind that this is your guardian. So what guardian will be available for you in the upcoming week? And you guys got the Earth Guardian, okay? Remember at the beginning I was saying eat those leafy greens. Heart chakra, connect, nourish, okay? So the earth is really your friend this week. If you can, get barefoot out on grass or on soil, you know, at least in Canada, it's gonna be winter soon and we're not gonna be able to have our bare feet on the grass anymore. So get out there, get bare feet, put your hands, which are extensions of your heart chakra, on a tree. Really try and connect with nature this week because there's a lot of medicine there for you. This card says stay rooted and grounded, okay? And with your midweek, you're gonna be in the Eight of Swords energy, and the Eight of Swords energy is overthinking, it's overanalyzing, it's the mind eating itself, okay? So that's why your guardian this week is going to be grounding. If you can't get out in nature, then bring nature to your home. Take a bath, surround yourself with plants. I just feel like, once again, I'm eating food, okay? So eat foods that are very nourishing for you, the green foods. So for your final card, I selected this card with the intention in mind that this is what's going on at a soul level for you. So in the upcoming week, at a soul level, what is going on for you? And you guys got number 10 in the Oracle of Initiations deck. It says preparation. Look at that card, so beautiful. This woman who's almost birthed herself from the earth, okay? And these are two themes that are coming up, birth and the earth. And I'm actually gonna share with you the direct paragraph from this book because Mellissae Lucia, the author of the book, really talks about this card, and I love the way that she talks about it. So I'm gonna read that passage for you guys. The beginning of any great quest takes a complex degree of alignment. Your fate has been written for millennia upon the stars and cave walls. In this incarnation, it may take years to prepare you, but the process actually began when your heart called forth your true destiny, tuning in with your heart in the upcoming week. The innocence of exploration is awakening you to the call of your authentic life. Your ancestors are beckoning you home to your true belonging. Watch for the signs and synchronicities as the next steps of your pathway are revealed to you, preparing you to embody your brilliance. Yeah, and I really did sense, you know, a bit of resistance around integrating that one shadow aspect of yourself. And I feel like, you know, as she was mentioning in that passage, alignment takes time. It's difficult, you know, we don't just come into alignment and we don't just stay in alignment by, you know, doing nothing. It takes work. And I feel like your ancestors, and this is why I'm asking you guys to spend time in nature this week, because I feel like you have some earth ancestors. I didn't want to mention it because I know not everyone relates with animals, but I really was drawn to the crow or the raven on this card here, which represents like spirit guides and spirit animals specifically. And the crow and the raven is also very mystical and magical and sends us messages from the unknown and can also represent an initiation. I have to say, once again, I'm feeling that sensation of like birth, or like, I don't know if you guys, because I did mention an initiation, I don't know if you guys in the upcoming week have an opportunity to kind of have this new self revealed to you. And then you guys also had the High Priestess and the Moon. So there's a lot of things beneath the surface that are there. They're there for you if you can tune into your heart and get out of your mind. Okay, pile 2, that was your reading for what you can expect in the upcoming week ahead. So you guys are really going to be challenged with your head versus your heart in the upcoming week. And Spirit is really asking you to tune in with your heart because your heart knows the way. Okay, remember to be gracious this week with yourself and others, to allow what is wanting to kind of like be birthed. Some part of you wants to be seen, known, understood. So spend some time with yourself if you can, in nature, because there are ancestors and spirit guides there for you, whether if it's in animal form, in the shape of the clouds, in the sound of the waterfall. Okay, pay attention, because you guys, your intuition will be up with the moon and the high priestess energy. But I have a feeling that you guys could miss it. It could pass you by because you're so in your head. So really like spend in this next upcoming week time tuning into the portal of your heart and your heart space, because that is where you're going to find your direction, okay? And that's what's going to be able to prepare you for the unknown and the mysteries that are to come. Okay, I hope you guys have an amazing week ahead. Bye, pile 2. Okay, so if you selected pile number 3, the third pile, this is your reading of what you can expect in the upcoming week. So the theme of your upcoming week is guidance, okay? And pile number 1 also got the guidance card as their theme of the week. Like, what are the chances of that? And for pile number 2, there was a lot of intuitive hits coming. So I feel like it's in the air in the upcoming week for us that if we're paying attention, there are messages there. This type of guidance, I feel like it really is going to be coming from many different places. From, first of all, synchronicities that happen, just those, you know, subtle, like for group 1, it's interesting. I felt like it was subtle messages, but if I'm really tuning into the energy right now, it's not subtle. It's almost like in your face messages. That's so interesting how the same card could render different energy. Like for you guys, it's very much like there are going to be messages that people are saying to you blatantly, you know, that you need to be there for, that you need to hear, that you need to digest. There's going to be, you know, maybe somebody telling you something. I'm really getting the vibe that it's like coming from somebody saying something to you. Or maybe it's like, you ask a question and then on a billboard, there's like a word that is the exact answer to your question. I don't know, but I just feel like for you guys, there is going to be a lot of guidance available for you this week, and it is going to be very in your face, it's almost like spirit knows exactly how to get a message through to you, and they're gonna be like shining those messages right at you for you to be there for, so that you can act upon them. Pay attention this week. Okay, you just need your awareness. Pay attention this week, because there are messages that are going to be coming through for you that if you act upon, if you see, and if you act upon, can be really good for you in moving forward with your purpose in this lifetime. So that's your overall theme of the week. At the beginning of the week, we have the King of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so you guys are going to be working hard at the beginning of the week. You're going to be using your mind, and you're going to be doing like practices and routines. Like this could be work for a lot of you guys, or school, or you know, just something that is more of the mundane aspect of life. It's not something that's that exciting or inspiring or passionate, but you got to get it done. So at the beginning of the week, there's very much this energy of thinking, using your mind, and carrying out these repetitive tasks in order to get the job done. Midweek, we have the 10 of Pentacles in combination with the 2 of Swords. So I feel like you have support, but there also is somebody in your life who's really asking for your attention. And you're like, come on, we have it all. We have everything we need. We're good to go. Why are you wanting so much of my attention? Or what is it that you want to show me? I don't know. I hope that makes sense for you guys. It's almost like you feel like everything is good and you have everything you need to succeed, and you do, but there's somebody in your life who is really asking for your attention and is saying, pay attention to me, look at me, I'm over here, and like make choices that involve me. It's almost like they love you and they want you to involve them, they want you to pay attention and see them and involve them in your life more. They want to be more involved, and you're like, I'm busy, I'm working, I'm really focused on what the tasks that I need to carry out this week. And then this person is just like, just look at the woman behind with the sword, like pulling the guy, and she's like, yeah, but But what about me? Okay, so there is somebody who will be looking for your attention this week. Just keep an eye out for that, and you will have to, because it is the Two of Swords, you might have to make some choices on how you're gonna spend your time and whether you're gonna include that person or not. For the end of the week, we do have the Five of Pentacles in combination with the Sun card. Okay, so we didn't have any major arcana at the beginning of the week or in the middle, but we do have a major arcana card at the end, which is the Sun. So I feel like by the end of the week, you might be feeling a little bit worn down, a little bit rejected. I mean, it could have to do with the situation with this person wanting so much of your energy with the Two of Swords. It could result in like a conflict, or you feeling like they're not appreciating you. You're like, I'm working so hard, I'm doing so much. I've created this like abundance and stability for us, and like the other person is just like, yes, but there's something you're not giving me that I want, okay? So I don't know if you're which end of the spectrum you're on. I feel like you are the person who is doing the working hard and the other person wants your attention, but it could, you know, you could also play into the role of the person who is looking for attention from somebody who is working very hard. But I do feel like for most of you, it's the former. So by the end of the week, you're kind of worn down. You're just like, I'm trying so freaking hard here. I'm doing everything that I know that I have to do, and I'm carrying out these tasks. I'm doing it. So why am I being rejected? Why am I being, you know, rejected by this person or this situation? And you're just kind of feeling a little bit down. You have like a moment where you just feel sorry for yourself, and you're just like, kind of like, F this, like, what more can I do? But the Sun card comes out, so you're not going to feel this way for very long at all. It's going to be a brief time, and then you're going to, I don't know if you're going to make up with this person, or if this has less to do with this person and more with yourself, but like the Sun is going to come out. You're going to be feeling yourself. You're going to be feeling confident. It could be a reconciliation between you and this person, and you understanding more about their needs. For some of you, this could be a personal relationship, your partnership. This could be a parent. This could be a sibling. This could be a friend. You know what relationship this is, but you're going to make things right. And by the end of the week, you're going to be feeling in a very sunny disposition, like the child riding this horse. You're going to be confident, and you're really going to have a healthy sense of self and ego, which is funny because this card is like, your ego's shattered, and then here your ego is feeling amazing. So there's a quick turnaround. Okay, so that's what your week is looking like. I selected this card with the intention that this is your guardian for the week ahead. So who is your guardian for the week ahead? And it's so funny because when I was taking the photo for the thumbnail of this video, I chose a card that I could like kind of like show the card in the thumbnail, and I chose this card. I don't know, I even like thought like I want it to be this card. And then I looked for this deck, and then I chose this card, and then this card came out in one of the readings, and of course it did because there's a message there. So your guardian for this week is the Magic Guardian. So exciting. It says unlock the magic within. Okay, and this could be I'm getting a very nurturing energy, but it's not like a motherly energy. It's like a mystical, it's almost like a girlfriend energy. It's like she's nurturing, but she's also sexy. She plays both sides, okay? And she's gonna help you to unlock the magic within, bring out that side of you that isn't just like a workhorse who's diligently like getting their work done. Okay, so this guardian is available for you to see the magic in life again. Own your power, own your magic this week. Like really, like you're gonna have that brief moment where your ego feels a little bit shattered, but you are going to come back feeling powerful, strong, confident in yourself. And that's because this guardian of magic is going to be with you this week, and she's gonna be inspiring you, and she's going to be showing you like, you've got this, you've got what it takes to make this happen. She's almost gonna be like bringing the energy in of like the magical side of manifesting what you want, because you've already been like working super hard to manifest what you want. That's obvious, but you kind of need that like little spice. Like she's just gonna come sprinkle a little spice on your life and help you to believe in magic, you know, believe in the magical side of things, not just the logical, I'm gonna work really hard to do this. Yes, I'm gonna work really hard to do this, but I'm also gonna believe that my dreams can come true. So that's the guardian who will be with you in the upcoming week. This card I selected with the intention that this is what you need to remember this week. And look what it says. It says praise, okay? You're not being praised enough. There isn't enough people telling you what a great job you're doing, how freaking awesome you are, how amazing you are, okay? So you deserve some praise this week. If nobody is gonna be telling you, tell yourself you've come a long way, you've been working your ass off, and you really deserve, you know, to be showered with loves and compliments and praise this week. So these two cards are from the Santos deck by Mellissae Lucia, and they're meant to be read totally intuitively. So let me just have a look here. I chose these cards with the intention that this is what's asking for your attention this week. And with this card, I really noticed the Joker. I feel like there's a Joker who's coming out to like make people laugh and make light of situations. So maybe you need to, what's asking for your attention is like some humor, having fun, letting go, letting loose. I feel like you guys have been working hard and you need to like, you know, just ease up and have some fun in the upcoming week. What else is asking for your attention is this card, and this card for me always represents like playfulness, okay? Just doing what feels right for you and letting go of the seriousness. So that's what's asking for your attention this week. Finally, I chose this card with the intention in mind that this is what's going on at a soul level for you in the upcoming week, okay? So you guys got from the Oracle of Initiation deck also by Mellissae Lucia, you guys got number 10, preparation. Okay, so something is going to be coming into your life that is going to require you to be awake, to be vigilant. And right now you have a time to prepare for that. And it feels like you're already pretty prepared mentally, or as much as you're going to be, because we can only be so prepared for what the universe throws at us. But I do feel like your confidence needs a bit of a boost. Your ego needs a bit of a boost. You need a little bit of praise, a little bit of this beautiful magic guardian coming and sprinkling some like cayenne on your life and being like, look up, you're beautiful, you're fragrant. Like show the world yourself, right? Your ego. So that is the way in which you need to kind of prepare for the next step. So at a soul level, you are connecting with, you know, a part of yourself that is going to be necessary for you to have with you for the following stage, if that makes sense. Okay, pile 3, that was your reading for what you can expect in the upcoming week. I really hope that it resonated with you, and if it did, please let me know in the comments down below. I hope you guys have an amazing week, and I'm sending you lots of love and blessings. Bye, pile 3.